Hey everybody, how's it going? My name is Tyson, and today we're going to be diving into the world of aesthetic consistency inside of ClickFunnels 2.0. Specifically, we'll be covering how to connect your style guides to your sites, your funnels, and pretty much anything under the sun when it comes to the platform directly, right? So with that said, let's go and dive into the platform here, and I'll show you how to do everything step by step. Okay, we're currently inside of ClickFunnels 2.0, starting up on my dashboard here. And before we dive into how to actually set everything up and just walking you through that process, there's something we've got to understand. So when it comes to style guides, there is a hierarchy. The top of the hierarchy here, in this case, when it comes to style guides, is going to be theme styles. So essentially the style guide that you have set to your theme settings. Now this is going to trickle down, essentially assigning itself to everything below it unless it is being overridden. Okay, so in this case, you can set up your theme style guide or see what your theme has currently set up as its style guide by going over here to your settings on the left-hand side of the screen. Now from there, go ahead and click on themes over here on the left-hand side within that secondary navigation and just head to the settings for the active theme that you're currently using. Now in this case, I'm using this one right here. So we'll just head over here to the right-hand side and click on the gear icon right here to access the settings. We'll be able to see pretty much everything under the sun when it comes to this specific theme. But the most important one that we're talking about today is gonna be styles. So from here, just click on configure and we'll be able to see which one is actually assigned. In this case, I have one that's called A2 Funnel Hub Style. Now you can adjust which one is being selected. All you have to do is click on the drop down here and select one that you've already created. If you have not necessarily created your own style guide or you haven't customized one, there will be a future video coming out soon. I'll make sure to put that in the link description or in the description as a link once that is recorded. But in this case, just know that you want to set up your style guide first and you'll be able to select it after that. Okay, now again, I'm just leaving this as is, but you can adjust the style that is assigned to your theme settings. Now, this is going to be, again, the top, and trickling down everything below, unless it's being overridden, will default to this theme that we have set up here, or to this style. Okay, so by default, we're going to leave that as is, but this is where you can adjust that. Okay, now from there, let's go down the ladder when it comes to hierarchy, and that's going to be the sites. So if we go from here to site over here on the left-hand side of the screen in that left-hand navigation, from here, click on the gear icon in the right-hand side of the screen. This will take us into our site settings. Okay, as we come into the site settings, just scroll down until we get to this section right here, advanced settings. Now, right here, you'll see the option for style. By default, it's going to be set as use default style. And what that means is it's being pulled from the theme set style. Right, whatever's set there is going to be what is actually used for your site, your pages by default, right? Just based off of what is set right here. Okay, if you want to change it, you definitely can. Just go into the drop down here, similar to what we were looking at when we were trying to adjust, or I'm showing you can adjust the style being used for the theme. Right, scroll down to find the one you're looking for in this case, but you don't necessarily have to do this. If you have the style set up correctly inside of the theme settings, you do not need to worry about this. You can leave it as default, but you do have the option. It is there in case you would like to. If you override it here, it's going to override everything for the site. That means all of the theme pages, all of the site pages, or all the actual pages over here, everything is going to be affected as soon as you change this here as well. Okay, so you're essentially taking control, overriding what is already there. Now, that is the site. Let's head out of here and we'll go over to pages. Let's head over to pages and I'll show you how to adjust and override individual page styles as well. So if we click on pages here, we can do it for any page type. Doesn't matter what one it is. It's going to be the same process no matter what. Now for the example, I'm going to go ahead and just click on site pages here and we'll just scroll down. Let's see, we'll go with this guy right here. All right, for any of the pages that you're trying to adjust, just click on the gear icon over here on the right-hand side of the screen for that particular page, and just scroll down to the very bottom. Right here for advanced settings, that's where you'll be able to find the actual style dropdown, which will allow you to override and customize which style is actually being used. So if you do not want to use the one that's assigned to the theme or the site, depending on which level you're adjusting it at, you can go in here and adjust or customize which one is being pulled. Okay, and you can do it every page specifically, so you don't have to use the same style every single time. You don't have to use the default style. You can go in and customize it as you want. Okay, now again, if you use it as default, it's going to either default to the one you have set as the site settings, the one we were just going over, or the theme settings. So if you're using default settings in the site settings, then it'll default to theme settings. So again, theme is going to be the very top, the pinnacle of the hierarchy here, and everything's going to trickle down. If you don't override anything with the site settings, then it's going to be coming from the theme settings. All right, with that in mind, let's go ahead and exit out of here and we'll go to funnels. Okay, inside of the funnel, we have a couple places where we can connect a style. The first is going to be inside of the funnel settings. Over here on the right hand side, if you click on this right here is going to determine what all of the steps are going to be using inside of the funnel. Now, we can also override individual pages within a funnel as well, but by default, if we have something set up here and there's not any overrides for individual steps, it will default to whatever style we set within these settings. Okay. If we want to override a specific step, all we have to do is click on the three dots here, go to the very bottom, we're here for page settings. And as we scroll down to the very bottom, you'll notice this is the exact same layout as what we were just on for individual pages. But anyways, scroll down to the bottom until you get to advanced settings. Right here, you'll see an option for style. Just select the style that you want to use instead of the one that is set up here for the funnel settings. Okay. But you don't have to. If you want it to be the same style that you have set up here across the board, just make sure you set it at the funnel level and each of the steps is using default style, just like that. All right, and then that's all you have to worry about. It will inherit the same style after that. There's no need to worry about what is being used. But anyways, that is funnels. There's only two places you can adjust that. It's gonna be either at the page level or the funnel level. Now, let's go ahead and exit out of here and we'll head over to courses. Inside of the course itself, let's go ahead and click on settings on the right hand side of the screen. And once that loads, we're gonna scroll down until we get to advanced settings. Right here. Once you see that, go ahead and click on configure. And right here at the top, you'll see an option for style. All right, from here, you can go ahead and select a specific style you want to be used. And if you don't want to use one, it's going to default to either the site or the theme style. Okay, wherever you have that set up, or if there's any overrides, just know that that's where it's going to be pulled from, either of those two. If you want to customize it and you want to have a specific one, same scenario, just scroll down until you find the one you're looking for and save. After that, you're good to go. And it will, from there, apply that new style to all of the new modules and lessons moving forward for this particular course, right? You can also go into individual modules and lessons. You can go all the way down to the lesson level here. But if we go to edit module, we can scroll down until we get to advanced settings, click on expand. And right here, you have the option to override the style as well. If you have it set to default and you have a style set up for the course, then that will be the new default, right? Or that's the style that will be used. If you do not have one set here, again, it'll be either the site or the theme that will be determining the style. And again, you can do the same thing for the individual lessons. So if we go here to lesson, click on edit lesson. And again, we're looking for advanced settings. Okay. Right here, just click on advanced settings and you'll see the option again for style. Okay. If you do not choose anything here, it's going to default up the ladder to what you have above it. So whether it's either the course level or again, the site or the theme. Okay, hopefully this helps clarify everything when it comes to connecting and using different styles inside of ClickFunnels 2.0. If you have any questions on this and would like some clarity on anything, please feel free to leave it in the comments below. I'm more than happy to help answer anything or clarify as best I can. Otherwise, if you need any help within ClickFunnels 2.0, whether it be setting up your own styles, connecting everything to your funnels correctly, maybe even set up a funnel. Either way, I am certified in every aspect of the platform and I'd be happy to help. With that said, I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.